Hey guys, welcome to episode number 49 today. I am your king guys and your luckiest man today. So far it's been another tiring evening. Not exactly an evening, but exactly a morning. Welcome to episode number 49 this week guys, for Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Games today. Let's keep everything else hooked in and also not losing track. To get ourselves versus or pretty much overworked today. But on the guys, today's date, today is May 19th, 2025 today. No, I don't think anything else would start being preposterous or, losing track of anything. But today, guys, I get to go back to staying active and, guys, just to be on my legs and feet today. Guys, between Thief and WoW and WoW, I told you guys, don't know when I'm getting my glasses yet. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week, but maybe not. But you just never know what it feels like. I mean, ever since I was working on a deal with my guardian yesterday, I finally got my sore hair back, coming out of a haircut, and just to really absorb and see what's up. Guys, to see what's right and what's wrong. If you guys remember what we did 2 weeks ago, we actually got a few new hunts. So basically we still have the same number 10. That would be, guys, a ring and the rain. Or not exactly what you put in on your finger, but so there we go. But usually, guys, something with hunts with monsters. But we actually did, honestly guys, I want to say we did pretty well a few weeks ago. You guys think about it. I think what we're gonna do today is, I think we might do a few hunts, maybe like 2, see how we're doing. But other guys, I got a good night's sleep, and my two love was going to ask how I was doing, if I made it home safe all the time. And mostly, guys, I mostly am. Usually, if you hate being alone, it's like you don't know what to expect. You don't know what to do. But that's why with everything else not being overwhelming, it's like you pretty much know exactly what you're doing. You don't want to get yourself soiled or, having the bad idea at the only moment. Or the baddest way possible. You guys get the idea otherwise. Well, like I said, guys, as far as anything else goes, it hasn't been that bad. It hasn't been responsible or idiotic. But saying make a love shout out, Deep Sea Kaika, make a love shout out, guys. Thought we got ourselves inside of a reaction today. But other guys, as I mentioned, I go back to sleep today, 2 to 7. My ass has WoW tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday we do not have to pack a lunch, as far as I know. We're gonna be having lunch at Top Dog Wednesday. So, with you guys understand too, I will also get my chief deposit. Guys, for any requests as far as my money in the bank is concerned. So I will still keep you guys posted when I'm getting my glasses, but I will not wear them at the house though. Outings, yes. Cheerleading, no. So I don't think there's going to be anything else adversary. Good morning, Mr. Lee. Make a love shout out, my brother. How you doing? Good morning. What should I say, guys? Top of the morning to you. Today is May 19th, 2025. I feel like I would be a Western person. Or be a Western god, to be honest. We just never know otherwise. Keep everything else in position. Or keep everything else instructed. We never know. So far I haven't heard much of anything today since, I slept good and, making sure we're not getting ourselves, betrayed or, guys, just to be open and honest. Just to see what is going on in between. But we don't want to get ourselves, but I don't think anything else would draw in return. Hold on, guys, let me double check here. But as far as anything else goes, like I'm still doing the same thing off the bat. So, all I know is I'm always gonna have my ass be tired when it comes to working both things. I still haven't heard anything on the meeting right now. Just to keep you guys infoed and posted. But I do know it's gonna be sometime, hopefully before the end of this month. Hopefully before the end of this month of May. In May, off the bat, you know, I'm gonna be 32 years old soon. So I don't think it's gonna be a waste of time at all. In all honesty, I don't think so. As long as we have enough stuff planned, it'll be based on what facts and keep everything else under control. About anything, keep everything else in format. I haven't watched a lot of baseball games lately since I've been tired, I've been relaxing. Just to keep everything else, like I said, guys, just to be open and honest. Just to see what we're doing. As far as Friday's requests go, like I said, I'll get to that in just a little bit. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Getting back to an hour and 40 minutes plus for Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games today. But like I said, guys, we're doing pretty well. We want to keep ourselves in position and not exactly feel bad, not exactly feel terrible. But yeah, guys, I repeat, we are always filled, guys. We are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest, beautiful, awesome, excellent, pie eating, strongest, amazing, 100% of our great, acknowledging, phenomenal power of our community. Our strongest phenomenal power, guys, of our group. With our 625 mods today. That's all that matters today. Keep everything else standing tall. Making sure we have everything in position and not to have everybody else, you know, be, you know, constructed. Do what we can at one time. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining me this morning, today, and making sure we're always waking up. Making sure we have something to express, and you know, guys, always be good enough as we can really resolve. And also, guys, restore and take our time with anything. So yeah, guys, we're doing our social media today with our 625 mods and our followers. And I'm just about, and I'm also gonna be above. Sadly, guys, I'm gonna be above 209K if nothing is going to happen by helping me. Because I still need you guys' help, hopefully. But yeah, guys, we bring our social media together, have a lot of socialization, you know, making sure we have everybody involved when we can. And I mean everyone. You know, so guys in Chaos, Box, I'm in the mid-70s. It's time I go back to sleep today, so I'll have another 20 by tomorrow. But we're not going to have lunch at Top Dog till Wednesday. So I don't know when I'll get my glasses by then. But as far as I know, I'll still keep you guys info and, you know, posted when we can. But no worries. You guys, we have our social media. I'm sure we have a lot of gathering. You guys, we have our social media. I'm so thankful what kind of state we're in. Yeah, guys, we have our YouTube accounts and our podcast services all around the globe. Like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and so much more. But alright, guys, as far as anything else goes, I mean, as far as work is concerned, and also, guys, me getting glasses mostly, I don't think I've read much of anything, as far as I could tell you, but don't worry about the damn vehicles, guys. All I know is going to give us a bad brain, or a bad idea. Well, you gave love a bad name. But that would be, guys, for Bon Jovi, however. But honestly, guys, if you think about it otherwise, you know, if we want to have something, and something to really go exactly how everything else is planned, I don't think anything else is going to be separated or get ourselves structured in between, or, you know, miscalculating. Now, here's the thing about, if you talk about having somebody else's birthday, you guys know, George Lucas, I repeat, guys, you guys remember how George Lucas is 81 years old this year. But here's a fact for you guys. Um, you guys remember Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope was out since 1977, right? Well, 9 times out of 10, that movie's been out for 48 years. Which I don't think you guys will possibly forget. Because the way Star Wars was elaborating, the way it was rocking and rolling and whatnot, you know, they had Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, what's Carrie Fisher, guys, may God have mercy, and that lovely sister soul, and also the actor herself, mostly. But the fact is, I mean, if you look at a movie that's been out, you know, for almost 5 decades now, it's not exactly worth another damn thing. But really, if you look at Star Wars back in the 70s, you look at the 80s, you look at any other stuff otherwise. I mean, Star Wars has always been a huge popularity. It's always been having a big taste for movies. You know, guys, a lot of stories, destruction, romance, not getting ourselves separated. But that's the only thing, too. I mean, yes and no, Star Wars is always something going. It's always having something to really... Now, Lucasfilm that can really bring some together. You know, puzzle everything, and I do mean everything, at one time, so... As long as people are not getting themselves saddled and keeping everybody else in line. But I don't see why not, guys. Let's see what's going on. But everything else, guys, Star Wars has always been different. You know, having different concepts and also anything that we can really hear. You know, guys, to see who's voicing who, or who is voicing what exactly. We just never know. Never know what the future is going to be holding and bringing, as long as we know what it is. I also do know, guys, YouTube Premium's going to get paid off this week, so I don't think that's out of the question. So, hold on, guys, hold on. I was not going to attack Amos yet, but I'm going to get the splits out of here. Hold on. Well, guys, Amos. So you guys remember 2 weeks ago, we actually took out, not just one, but we actually took out 2 hunts. I think we did 2 hunts, you know, before, I mean the week after. You guys remember what we did last week? We actually did a new episode of RoboCop Book City. So, I don't know if that's going to be maybe a big maybe have something planned for this Thursday. You know, for this Thursday mornings. But remember guys, those days are RoboCop Book City. So I might do an episode of that. It all depends on how damn tired I am. As long as we're not, you know, stuck, you know, but stuck or getting ourselves betrayed. Tita Mines, make a love shout out. Love, how you doing? Hey, love, sis me sell. Sis me sell. Sis me sell. Make a love shout out. I love you, sis me sell. Or sis Annalisa. Now, like I said, I mean, with everything else going and, you know, being dry or wet, you want to make sure what stuff that you are doing. And the way, here's the thing, guys, the way Sis Michelle says my name, you know, as long as she does not call me Senior Jack, but, well, like I say, guys, my stuff's been really good. People shouldn't have to argue or have any violence over it. Well, like I said, since I'm going to be staying active today, it's like, I gave you guys an update on my left leg. I've still been feeling good. You know, my head's been feeling fine, and, I repeat, guys, I had a good night's sleep last night. Got up at a good amount of time early in the mornings, but nobody can really tell you differently, especially if they are their own person and having, you know, guys, a human resource, or like I said, anything else that goes inside or outside of life. You always want to be who you are. I mean, Sis Basel knows exactly who we're thinking. I don't think anybody else is fooling or getting ourselves, you know, concerned or knowing exactly what it could be. You know, guys, just to make better options and better choices. Because all I know is, guys, you never know what's going to happen in the future. I do know, Hideo Kojima. I actually did see a pic. If you want to talk about Death Stranding 2, if you want to talk about a game that's coming June, well, let me tell you something. Here's the thing, guys. if we look at it otherwise, there's one thing that really brings our attention, and that's Hideo Kojima. Basically, I was on my Facebook account over the weekend, and you guys won't believe what I found. So basically what I actually found was, I actually saw a pic of him and Hayden Christensen, you know, coming out of Hideo Kojima Productions, and, you know, guys, not exactly explosives and dialects and whatnot. So basically, I actually saw a pic of him on my Facebook account, and during that time, you know, let's keep everything else under consideration. I'm not sure if Hideo Kojima and Hayden Christensen, you guys still know him pretty well, coming out of Anakin Skywalker, and him getting turned as Darth Vader. You guys understand that's still badass as a bad move, or pretty much a powerful character, if you think about it. But I don't know, guys. If you think about it, it's like, if you're a powerful villain, and if you actually meet a real life actor, like Hideo Kojima, or somebody from Konami, or Bruce Willis that cannot speak anymore, it's like, it could be any other direction. It could be any other one. I mean, Thief, by example. But the way I look at it, I believe it's the first time that Hideo Kojima and Hayden Christensen have ever met this year. Because I don't see why not. But it is awesome and lovely, and it's pretty much good to see Sesame Cell come around for us today. You know, guys, he's always been one of our 625 months today. I cannot love her enough, trust me. And it could be anything alongside, guys, her. Sis Annalisa is also a slice of heaven. You know, also Sis Rosalina, and I actually haven't run into her, with all due respect, in a while. But I always see most of them go live entirely, you know, 24/7. Or even if you guys can think about it, you know, evolving the time zone. It all depends what times I really involve and work with your schedule today. So, you know, you talk about 24/7, you think about once a week, or every weekend, whatever you want to do. But, you know, just keep everything else under control, and you guys make sure everything else is understandable. But like I said, I mean, if you look at somebody that's still been around in the chat for quite some time, or a long time, for example, you always want to have a spot for them. You don't want to get yourself scouted. You don't want to feel, you know, not as much, guys, but not exactly self-pity. But doing what you're doing, do what makes you happy, makes you feel loved, proud, and, you know, not getting yourself swapped. Not as much as I would like, but as long as you know what you're doing, you know, a lot of us are glad to see it. That's all that matters. You don't want to get yourselves guilty and also be, you know, something being charged. I haven't followed gaming over the weekend. I mean, not since I was with you guys yesterday. I do know there was not much to read yesterday doing in-gaming news so far today. But I do know, I think I do know IGN has a few small things coming up. Tokyo Game Show, not yet. I mean, for the most part, guys, for your king and your luckiest man. You guys understand, Tokyo Game Show won't be until September, by the time we get Kingdom Hearts 4, you know, just to bring something entirely from Square Enix, just to act up and what do you call it? You know, making sure to waken the rest up by then. I don't want us to have to make sure we're not, you know, fulfilling any other ideas. We're trying to fill in the blanks mostly. It's kind of like a binding resolution. You never know what's going to happen. But trust me, guys. In my opinion, I still think Kingdom Hearts 4 will not release to our consoles till next year. That's all I'm going to really display as of right now, so I don't think it's going to be spelling an end. Honestly, I don't think there's going to be any configuration or have something to restore when we get to Tokyo Game Show much later on this year. So, we'll see. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, one of your first place winner from bowling at a bowling tournament this year, Also, guys, we want popularity, entertainment, and energy. Like I said, we have to silence the critics mostly. Do what we can for one another. You know, getting ourselves, guys, not getting ourselves trapped. We're not getting ourselves loose. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you guys are here, staying active, and if you guys got a good night's sleep here today, if you guys want to catch more, I repeat, guys, if any of you today want to catch more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games today, every Tuesday morning, from Tuesday mornings to another Monday today, do what you can for one another, making sure we're, getting our voices in hand, making sure we're sounding good, making sure we're, pretty good at ease. You talk about just wanting to have some to wake up on, and also having something to, hang on to, benefit, guys' views and beliefs. You guys always want to have something, that can wake you up. For the most part, guys, having some good breakfast, having something that can wake your butt up every time, so it does not have to get yourself surrounded and also static. Whatever sounds good to you guys. It's not about what you do. You do it because you're driven. That's all that matters. Keep everything else under control. But like I said, guys, if any of you today want to catch, if a lot of you guys today want to catch more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games, so far today for 625 mods, and just to have something to display and hold on. I'm gonna take a drink of water, guys. Like I said, we're not getting ourselves, not getting ourselves trained. Just hold on. There we go. But like I said, guys, as long as we know exactly what we're doing, we don't want us to have to get ourselves left out. Guys, like I said, you do it because you're driven. Do what makes you proud, what makes you smile, and what makes you tick. That's all that matters. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games today, guys, any game I do, from Tuesday mornings every week,